Hi, Seegars. Rob Campbell here. Wanted to do a quick video on recruiting, hiring, onboarding, and retention. This is getting ahead of what John is putting together for this program for you this summer. I've been working really close with him on it. But I wanted to give you a few points, as I know you deal with building strong teams in your branches day in and day out. So 3 points, and then I want to talk about each of the elements of this. First off, it is a journey. If you look at it as one single thing, hiring somebody, find a good person, they come in, they say the right words, and they demonstrate that they can be a part of your team, and then it's done. Now, it really goes back to recruiting, the effort you're doing there, hiring once you find people, onboarding them, getting them onto your team, and then retaining them. And if you look at that as a journey and you are conscious of each of those different elements, then you stand a better chance of success. It's a team effort, in my opinion. If I were a branch manager and I had a people problem, meaning I needed to build another crew, or I was hurting for an estimator, or I had trouble keeping people, then I'd make it everybody's problem. My office manager, my estimators, let's everyone get together and figure out what they can do individually to help with a greater effort of getting good folks and keeping them on your team. Team effort. Third point is slow down. Don't rush to failure. And I see that happen a lot in lots of organizations where they get a really good feeling about somebody in a great conversation or an interview. And then next thing you know, 3 months goes by and that relationship is soured because they just didn't do it right. They didn't approach it the right way in terms of the interview and the onboarding and the whole process. So let's talk about each one separately. Recruiting. First of all, I would cast a wide net. And don't think that they're just going to show up to your door. And I think you all understand that there's not as many people out there that want to be fence installers or maybe estimators in your organization. There used to be a lot of people that wanted to work in this type of industry, but it seems that that has changed. So let's just accept that and move on. But look wide out there. High school, graduates coming out of high school for the summer. College fairs, job fairs, the military bases. John is working hard on that. Lots of different places that you can go. Craigslist ads, Facebook ads, getting your team involved in recruiting. On Friday or Thursday, you grab 2 of your estimators and your office manager. Hey, by next Thursday, I want you to bring me 3 names of potential hires that we can bring into our organization. And I refuse to believe that they don't know anybody or know somebody that knows somebody to bring on to your team. And they're obviously members that can speak smart about what you do to find good folks. So cast a wide net and do a lot yourself to get out there and do that. Make an investment. It's time, I know, away from doing the busy work that you do each day, but it's an investment as you would invest in good products and training and safety and all the things that are required to run your business. Invest in some recruiting yourself. Hiring. Keep it slow. Go through several interview processes. Get more people involved, the team again. Have an estimator be the first person to talk to a new potential hire. He may learn that they're just not qualified at all. Saves you the time. Let the office manager talk to them. Get some other people involved. Do a series of interviews. We provided some good documents on questions to ask in the hiring process. Far beyond the, do you have a license? Can you show up on time? Do you have any fence experience? Those are easy ones. You want to get some real meat in the interview to get a sense for whether they can subscribe to Spirit and whether they have the ability to learn how to do fence installation and work in the elements out there each day. Onboarding. It's a really important process, and we really overlook this. We built a sponsor checklist. So assign a sponsor to somebody new. Hey, Jim, this is Eddie. Eddie's brand new to the team. Jim, you're the sponsor. Here's the sponsor checklist. Come back and see me in 30 days and tell me how you've done on this checklist. It really will help that person take ownership on this new member coming onto the team in lots of different ways, not just the specifics of what needs to be done, but that person's success or failure. Put it on the shoulders of one of your existing teammates. It's only going to benefit them. A bad person won't, as you know. Onboarding, really important. And think about that new person coming on and what they're going through. They don't know anybody, know anything, speak the language, know where you keep the parts. So make sure there's someone there to guide them through every step of that process. Last is retention. And this really comes down to just making a good environment in your branch. And I've seen a lot of great successes across Seegars of great environments that people flock to and want to be a part of. It's because the branch managers are connecting with their people personally and putting their arms around them and making sure they have what they need, and maybe spending a few extra bucks on lunch or a pair of boots or something out there to kind of keep these folks on the team and really dedicated to doing the mission day in and day out. So think about that holistically. And I hope this video helps. Wish you luck, and reach out to me if I can be of assistance to you. Thanks.